So we're halfway through the year now. How are you doing on those goals that you set in the new year? Because I'm definitely struggling with mine, as y'all can see from the very lack of content and consistency on this page. And I knew chasing my dream was gonna be hard, but I'm not gonna lie, I definitely underestimated just how hard. Because along the way, I kept making excuses and, life got busy and I just didn't really prioritize this. I think what was so particularly hard for me was I realized the things I needed to do, like film, edit, create this content, but I didn't realize to do so, I also had to make sacrifices in my own current life, in my routines. Like right now, instead of just cooking for myself and doing what I want and blasting music, instead, I'm talking to y'all, which is what I want to do, but I didn't want to leave my comfort zone of blasting music and cooking. Just melted butter, caramelizing some cabbage. Do this in 2 batches. I wanted to make content, but when it came down to it, I would choose playing Val with my friends instead of editing, for example. Or I would say, okay, I'm gonna film this Saturday, and I end up saying yes to plans. I severely underestimated the sacrifice and my ability to make those hard choices and sacrifices in order to chase my dreams. Let's go drain and reserve some of this water. And note, cabbage takes a while to caramelize, so make sure you don't underestimate it when you're budgeting for time. I'm making this before I'm heading out to a friend's gathering, so thankfully I left myself a good amount of time. How the mighty have shrunk. My entire cabbage has turned into this amazing saute, and while it still needs a little bit more caramelization, I'm gonna go ahead and add in my garlic. And while that cooks, I'm gonna add my miso here and some pasta water and make this into my pasta sauce. I'm gonna add my pasta in. Pretty good cabbage to pasta ratio. Miso. Pasta water is like a thick, almost like peanut butter slurry. Let's start adding this on. Oh, it smells so good. The garlic, the miso. The last ingredient they use before I start tasting is some nutritional yeast. All right, let's do a taste test to see if it needs anything else. Definitely needs the rest of this. So today's goal wasn't only to film, but it was to try a new recipe that I've never done before. And this cabbage miso pasta was exactly it. And I can't wait to bring it to my friend's gathering. And what did I have to sacrifice to film and create this recipe today? Probably some TV time, but I think it was well worth it. So bringing it all back, we're halfway through the year. What are you gonna do about your goals?